we had just moved back here from Southern Indiana and befriended a lady that was a mom of one of the students at the high school with my daughter. Sorry, just kind of like this connection, right? So, and I was talking to her about my desire to minister to women, and she said, "Oh, I want to hook you up with Anne. She has this ministry called Peace Restored. I think you would be great with her, and just maybe there's something there that you could do to help." And so I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds great." At this point, I will honestly say I was still timid, and although my heart was ready for maybe it was my mind, I don't know. I thought I was ready for ministry, but God knew that I wasn't quite there. So I went to meet with her, and she shared her vision, and it was great. And then, as I was telling her my story, we kind of decided that Amy might need a little bit of help too to continue walking through some things. So kind of stepped back from the idea of doing any ministry at that time, and just began to counsel with Anne and kind of walk through some things. It actually took me a minute because it was hard for me to come to that realization that I wasn't quite ready yet. But after a little while, I reached out and ended up being ministered to by this organization, and was a huge blessing. I can't say enough what a blessing it has been, because counseling is expensive. It's expensive, excuse me. And it's one thing I've thought about in the past is, I just want somebody to pray with me, to talk with me about it, to walk through it, and it's hard to think about, well, I got to pay money to have that, but and you should, because it's worth it. I'm not saying it's not worth it, but what a blessing it is to have a ministry that says, we want to be able to offer our services as a donation-based organization, because we know how hard it can be, and we want to be available. So that was a huge thing for me. Incredibly thankful for that, and God blessed me with the ability to pour back into that a little bit later on. So that was huge. And so, yeah, it was just something I really needed in that time of my life.
So as we wrap up, I just want to say, if you are watching this right now and you have a similar story to Amy, and it hasn't quite worked out the way hers has, or you're in the midst of that right now, we would encourage you to reach out by going to our website, which is peacerestored.net, and seeing the services we offer. Maybe one would be beneficial to you. You can try one and see if it is, and if it's not, that's okay. And then try another or whatever, and we can try and work something out so that we can be beneficial to you, because that's our heart, is just to serve women who have been impacted by stories like Amy's. And you can also just call our office at 317-361-5281, and we will have all of this linked in the description box below. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.